fourth installment in the much-loved sci-fi Japanese role-playing franchise is on its way to US store shelves on February 24th. This time around, the game will only be available on Xbox 360, which means there will likely be a lot of newcomers to the series. If you're not sure what to expect out of Star Ocean: The Last Hope, that's what we're here for. Though this is the fourth Star Ocean game, it's actually a prequel to the other three, which means you don't have to be knowledgeable about past entrants to the franchise to understand what's going on here. The game kicks off with the destruction of Earth. A massive nuclear war has rendered the planet inhospitable, and so humanity has banded together to seek out a new home. That's where our cast of characters come in, with the first introduction of the main character, Edge Maverick, and his childhood friend, Raimi Seonji. The two are part of the initial exploratory wave of spaceships, but things quickly don't go as planned. If you've played Star Ocean till the end of time on PlayStation 2, you'll be right at home with a lot of the game mechanics here. You'll be able to spot enemies out on the field as you run around, but fights themselves take place in a separate area. The battles are all real-time with attacks, special skills, and symbology used to defeat waves and waves of monsters. New to the series, though, is the jump ability, which allows you to dodge attacks, slide around behind opponents for blindside attacks, and even launch aerial assaults. Eat this! You'll meet and recruit 8 party members during your travels, though only 4 can be brought into battle at any one time. Star Ocean is a single-player game only, and you only control one combatant at a time during fights, but you can quickly swap from one team member to another while the rest are controlled by AI. Each character I've used so far has their own unique take on fighting, which can allow you to put together your own strategies. My favorite character to fight as so far is the hulking mechanical Bacchus with his shoulder-mounted rockets. Though the developers have listed The Last Hope as a roughly 40-hour game, the one thing I've noticed after roughly 15 hours of playing is that those who are looking for a sprawling epic with tons to do will not be disappointed. Rewards for meeting combat conditions called battle trophies are back in force. Filling out the various collection data lists, from weapons to monsters and more, will take hours upon hours, especially once you start diving into the highly involved item creation system. Even after you finish the game once, there are still 2 unlockable difficulties to tackle, which can be started with all of your previous collection data imported. And of course, there are multiple endings and secret dungeons to explore along the way. But that, of course, is getting ahead of ourselves. There's still the whole Star Ocean to explore in search of a new home planet for humanity. The quest begins at the end of February. Stay tuned to IGN for our full written and video review at the end of this month.